Hey, buddy, watch this.
Back at 99%, if not quite 100. But thank you for the 100 bits, R11K. Thank you for the 150 bits, Willsburn, and the cool deck recommendation. I honestly haven't even seen the deck, but I mean, obviously I can put together the pieces with Azalina Togwaggle, I understand, but I'll have to check that out. And remind me when we get into Wild eventually. Maybe we'll swing through there. Why let him do such BM? Should have just conceded. Well, at that point, right, when he BMs you, it's almost like gonna trigger him more to just play it out, I think. It's like, why give him the satisfaction of the concede? Like, just drag it on, waste his time a little bit, right? 100% that guy's first ever Rin win. He was so proud of himself. I think you're right. Let's bring him some joy, right? Let's let him have his day in the sun. I get plenty of my time in the sun. You guys are here watching me play. We're doing our thing. He's probably not got the same experience, right? His Hearthstone world is very different than mine, so let's let him have one, right? Let's bring him a little bit of joy and happiness if we can. All right, wide boards are traditionally pretty good against Druid. I maybe should have just went ahead and coined the Serenite. I'm kind of hoping to hold out for a Spiteful, but we don't have one, so that may not necessarily be necessary. C-Strike says, I know a great experiment for this stream. I can't imagine what it would ever be. It surely doesn't have anything to do with Blood of the Ancient One. Cannot be related to that. Alright, so this looks like some sort of taunt druid. We definitely need to start winning the game sooner rather than later. I guess I'll hold in case we find a sea giant. Right now, this thing can't even attack. We're not on Primordial Drake yet, so we don't have to trade in for 2 health dudes or anything like that. That I can think of, at least. Second Ironwood Ghoul. That's a pain. That's a big old pain in my booty, as they say. You poopy head, man. Did you play Thief Priest this expansion? I don't think we played it this expansion. No, I mean we have played it, but I don't remember it being this expansion. Okay. What do we want to do here? This is not buffed. Neither is this, but we can't quite get the second one down, right? So we'll just could trade all of these in. But I like putting this lower. Well, that's kind of bad against his hero power, I guess. But he can do that anyway, so. Is there any advantage to putting this down to 3? I don't really see one. I don't think so. Is there any advantage to holding a coin either? No, I don't, other than Coin Gul'dan, but let's go ahead and get a 2-3 out. That's quite a valuable minion, honestly. Nice little river crop. I don't think we played Thief Priest this expansion, though, no. Regis, I don't mean to pressure you, but I won that subscriber giveaway. Oh, yeah. Let me see. I can hook you up, dude. Don't worry. And, yeah, don't feel bad if I forgot. You gotta remind me, man. I'm looking through my whispers now. Yeah, here we go. No. I do not need your Blizzard account info. I just have to send you a code. Let me bookmark the page for that so I don't forget. I thought I had sent one to everybody that had responded, but I guess not. I have a tracking file for that, but apparently I got you wrong. Let me see. Blizzard gift card on Amazon. Here we go. I got you. This will be my reminder. I'll hook you up after the stream, Boris, dude. I'll double check all my records, too. I don't want to leave anybody hanging, so. I guess we can tap. We need something good. Right now we have mostly garbage. Gul'dan's still gonna feel great, but we're not gonna win if we don't get some damage and pressure on the board soon that sticks. Right now nothing is sticking. You try out Blood, Echo, Warlock, stuff like Duskbats. We did actually. We tried that. I don't know that it had Echo necessarily, but we played what you would call Blood Warlock. That's definitely something we tried. This will take Sea Giant down to 3, right? We're going to play 2 more. He goes down to 3. That leaves us 3 mana on board. So let's do that. Yeah, this is fine. This guy only has 1 health, so we'll trade him in. Like, this Sea Giant might be enough to carry us to victory, but we need to be able to silence a taunt soon. Hadronox is obviously still a huge problem. He's drawing cards, so he's looking for Hadronox probably, as opposed to gaining life. That might be good for us. I don't really know. Another taunt. Ugh. And where are the other aggro decks, guys? I need more aggro decks. Come on. I think we prefer to actually spellbreak the Tar Creeper here, right? Because we don't care about his health gain. This has more attack and less health, so we can kill it pretty easily. We just spellbreak the, I think we go ahead and do this. It's worth 9 damage right now. We can't exactly... The only reason we would want to silence is if he played a naked Hadronox, which I don't think he's ever going to want to do, right? That seems like a bad play. This has a little more attack and can technically be healed, so I guess we'll... Guess we'll go that route. I'm gonna go ahead and play this for the stats for sure, and we'll freeze this guy just in case it matters. So if he plays a naked Hadronox here, I'll feel pretty bad. But otherwise, it doesn't really matter what we silence. We just need to get a board that that starts to stabilize. Okay, we can probably just push through that, no problem. Kobold Librarian's a good draw. Second Sea Giant would be my best draw, I bet. At least that's a playable thing. Can work with this. Do I want to trade in the small stuff and keep up the 9/9, or do I want to trade in the 9/9? I think I'm a little bit better off trading in the small stuff, right? Because of Primordial Drake swipe type problems. So in other words, trade in the 3 small dudes and go face for 9. I technically lose the damage in some bodies, but I think we're better against... Because if I put this down to 1, for instance, it just dies to swipe and Primordial Drake, which I don't want to happen. And these things kind of... Oh, wait, I have 8 here. I don't know, I can keep the Tar Creeper. I'm really bad at math. So this is definitely the best trade. This gets me 11 damage to face. And a pretty nasty board. Now, Hadronox Naturalized is going to be an issue, but we'll see what happens. How many taunts does he have? He has Lich King, Apple Bomb, 2 Ironwood Golems, and a Tar Creeper. So he'll have 5 taunts on board. No Hadron... Oh my god, if he gets the Sea Giant, I swear to god. I swear to god. I'm not sure I can actually think of a more triggering event than that. He death gripped into my mind control tech. And he 1 out of 5'd my Sea Giant. I mean, the odds of getting a mind control tech there were 1 in 6, 2 out of 12. So we got a 1 in a 6 times a 1 out of 5. What is 1 6 times... What is 1 divided by 6, first off? What is that? Like, I don't know. Some random, like, 18% or something. 1 divided by 6 is 16.6% times 0.2. That's a 3% chance of that happening. Well, no, the death grip is like 1 out of 6, right? Again, so times 0.16. I don't know how many Lich King cards there are. I think that's a 0.005% chance chain of events. Less than 1%. Less than 1% chain of event, guys. Freaking unbelievable, dude. I'm not happy about that result at all. Just go ahead and just sum it all up there, Bone Mare. Good job, dude. You summed it up. Don't forget that he got your Keleseth buff as well. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it is also a Keleseth buff. You're right. Yeah, nice little bonus for him. A little freebie. We need a feels bad emote for this moment. It's really kind of the burgle emote kind of is supposed to represent that. And of course the tilt possessed villager emote too is similar. Okay. If I get a silence, is he dead? No, he's trading here. Okay. Well, Doomguard just got a lot better at least. What's my Doomguard bringing back? It's bringing back 2 Despicable Dreadlords, a Voidwalker, and a Flame Imp. Alright, unfortunately the 2 Despicable Dreadlords don't actually
make some room by the hearth
kill this. They only put it to 1. But that does set up a, apparently not a Flame Imp. Oh, that's because this is in hand. Crap, I looked up there and saw 1. That's fine, I suppose. Doesn't really matter much. In that case, are we maybe just better setting up to hero power that next turn? Keeping the 5-3 alive. Yeah. I mean, imagine if we had a 9-9 here, guys, and he had like a, you know, a 3-2. We'd be in a considerably better position. Hey, Ascorb dropping the 8-month resub, dude. What? That's nuts. Absolutely crazy, man. Is he gonna burn his Hadronox? I don't think you ever do that if you have no Hadronox, right? Like, you just can't. You can't risk it. It's impossible to risk that. Very awkward here. Very, very awkward. We're just gonna lose the game. Just gonna lose the game. We're just gonna lose the game. Because of all the ridiculous garbage that occurred. I could try to keep extra minions alive. Like, I could trade here and hero power it and go face for 5. The problem with that line is, again, a Primordial Drake. If we put this down to 1, Primordial Drake hero power would allow him to clear both of these. But I guess if he Primordial Drakes, he's not playing a Hadronox. So in some ways, that's fairly advantageous. We could also, of course, let this kill this. But I want to be able to do the 5 face damage, right? It's kind of greedy to keep this, but it could be very powerful against a big board, which he's very likely to have. Hadronox, burn! Hadronox, burn! No, Naturalize is fine, but not great. Twisting Nether might allow me to win this game with hero power, too. He's getting close to fatigue. There's the Primordial Drake we were worried about. But again, if he's Primordial Draking, he's not playing Hadronox. So a Spellbreaker right now wins me the game. Spellbreaker. Spiteful Summoner is somehow still good, so I'm not going to complain about that. Let's go ahead and give me Alakir. Alakir would be great. Ironbark Bro. Wonder if I'm better actually hero powering face. Let's talk about this. If I hero power face and he plays Hadronox, Naturalize, right? That's his plan. He's down to 5. He's an enormous board of taunts that I can't kill. So I Twisting Nether hero power, and he's down to 2. But he actually heals. He heals probably from the Rotten Apple Bomb, which puts him at 6. I kind of think I'm better off hero powering face here. Because the Twisting Nether kind of allows me to be sneaky and try to kill him over the top. I just wish we'd drawn Spellbreaker. That would have made life far, far easier. And since this thing denies the trade anyway, there's just a straight up Apple Bomb and a heal 12. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we're still in a decent spot from that. Like, we still get a good line here. Sea Giant's also another big boy. I like that, okay. Alright. Let's, he's played both, well, he has a Swipe. Let's do this to play around Swipe. Swipe is pretty devastating right now. Okay, he's at 13, and we have plenty on board, but where is his Hadronox? He's gotta have a Hadronox and a Naturalize soon. There's Oakheart, but is that too slow? No, he has the Naturalize, so that's fine. He's got it. Hadronox was still in deck. That's kind of crazy. Now, can I win from here? Can I win from here? Like, can I just take a trade? Now, we know he's gonna have Cube Witching Hour, because he's got every card in his deck. So the question is, am I better off going over the top or trying to trade through a board here? And like, you know, mind control tech and... Let's just mind control tech. Why not? I don't know. Might actually want to steal the Apple Bomb. Let's just try to mind control tech. If only we had 2 of these. And we'll save the Twisting Nethers for emergencies, right? Now we're gonna get the O card, I'm sure, so that's guaranteed. Oh, that's a good roll, actually. That's a really good roll. Okay. We'll take a trade here to make that a little more awkward. And, do I want to play stuff, or am I gonna have to... I'm presumably going to have to, Twisting Nether soon, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm catching up with chat, guys. I'm sorry. I'm paying a little bit of attention. 0.005 series of events. Yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, exactly. 0.5%. Not 50%. 0.5%. Quite an outcome there. Okay. Got kind of a mix of roles there. Spellbreaker. Does this mean I can be kind of greedy here? So we can trade like here, for instance. Trade in the 5/2 into the Apple Bomb, perhaps. We could Spellbreak the Apple Bomb, actually, so he doesn't gain more life. Oh no, we Spellbreak the cube. Never mind. We Spellbreak the cube to prevent future Hadronox issues. There's still, obviously, another Witching Hour cube, but maybe Twisting Nether will allow me to get through that one, right? So, we Spellbreak the cube. How do we get through the second round of cube Hadronox? I guess those Hadronoxes will never really die, because there's no Naturalize and there's no cube. So, we can figure this out. We can figure this out. I don't really know that we're going to be able to win this game, but we can certainly try. This has more attack, so let's kill it. And this thing's pretty big and gross, so let's kill it. And then, do we trade in here to soften? 5 is pretty easy for him to do. Alright, I don't know. He has Witching Hour, he has Swipe. Oh, Swipe is really good against Sea Giant. Crap. If he's swiping, he is not Witching Hour cubing, though, so that's a positive at least. And now we have Fatigue that's helping us win the game, right? And maybe these Twisting Nethers can keep us in it. Like, Glacial Shard is good. There's a lot of upsides here. But we still are going to die eventually. 31 health is not the maximum amount of health one can have. Okay. These are not a threat at all. We don't care about these. We do care a little bit about Oakheart, though. At 5, and this 4 attack over here is kind of annoying as well. But let's just play this one slow.
I'm almost out of cards.
Flame Imp doesn't really help us much. Now, the question we have to ask is, do we have to hit these higher attack minions to win this race, or can we just afford to go face?
Is crafting Master Oakheart and Hadronox worth it? This deck looks insane for a guy who's been living under a rock lately.
It's a pretty cool deck. It's not the best deck ever, but it's solid, it's strong and fun, and I like it. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I don't actually... The version I played didn't even run Oakheart. Like, I don't know that Oakheart adds all that much consistency to it. He's trading. He's doing that to make board space, right? Like, that's why he's trading. But I'm happy about that regardless. It's not a big problem for me, necessarily. Because I don't think he can kill his other Hadronoxes, and they only do 6 damage per turn. So I think once I Twisting Nether here, he's kind of out of stuff. I think he's just kind of out of stuff, right? Because how does he kill his other 2 Hadronoxes? What does he have left? He's used both Branching Paths, so that's all his damage gone. He's got a... An ultimate infestation that he can't play probably. And what are those other cards? A couple Wraths maybe? I don't know. So this is going to give him 2 Hadronoxes, which again, I don't care about at all. Well, I mean, I care about them, but I think I can win this race, though. I can freeze on an important turn as well. What on earth does he have left? He can't cast UI. I don't know. We're taking fatigue, too, so it's actually pretty spooky here. What's he taking? He's going to fatigue for 3 this turn. Can he even survive the next turn? He goes to 5, and then we hit him for 7. He needs armor right now, or he's gonna lose. Oh, boy! We just went long against a taunt druid as Zoo and won the freaking game. Boy! If you told me we were gonna win that game, the turn he stole our Sea Giant, I would have told you you were absolutely insane. Oh my god. Gul'dan MVP indeed. Gul'dan is ridiculously overpowered. Wow, 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 wow.